Hey guys, so today I'm just going to show you very quickly how you can scrape YouTube and get a transcription of the video that you want. And it's going to be the pure basics, so I'm going to get straight into it, and then you can see how this will fit into a wider workflow if you want it. I have another video which has used this exact theory to put into a wider workflow. So to start with, we obviously have when clicking execute workflow, and then we have a get playlist many items here. So this is a YouTube node which is already embedded within N8N, which you can find right here. And the idea here is to just connect your Google credentials up with it. I have a whole separate video on how you do this, but really quickly, if you're going to add a new credential, you want to find the client ID and client secret. And you can do this by going to Open Docs, and then you just follow the steps here. If you go to OAuth to single service, it will lead you to this page. And then you can create your Google Cloud account. When you're in your Cloud Console project, I'll show you very quickly where you need to go. If you've set this all up, just firstly, make sure you follow the steps, and otherwise follow my Google credential video. And if you've done that, you just want to come here, come to API and Services, Library. And then in your library, you can choose whichever API that you want, which is connected to your Google credentials. So this is all your Gmail, all your Google Calendar stuff, but also the YouTube stuff. So YouTube Data API v3 is what is enabled here, and you just have to click Enable, and then you're done. So that's a super quick run through of where you want to actually be going to set your credential up. But otherwise, just follow the docs, and if not, just follow the video that I have separate on this. And this item is purely to get in the video ID of a YouTube video. So for this example, I'm taking a playlist item, and you can choose here which resource you want, but playlist item is one that I'm choosing. Get many, so I want to get all my videos in a specific playlist, and I've chosen this N8N automation shorts for an example. So I've clicked return all, and when I execute this step, it will give me my 12 shorts within this playlist. So if I come to this playlist, you can see there are 12 videos here, and these are all my shorts. So in the data that we get returned is the published at the title, the description, but most importantly, we get the video ID over here. And this is the most important bit, because you can see that there's no transcription available here. So rather than using so because we can't use a YouTube node, we have to go via an API request. And this is using an Apify actor. Apify looks like this. And you want to, firstly, if you haven't set this up, just set up a profile, and you can just search for YouTube, and it will show you all of the YouTube APIs that you can use. I've chosen YouTube Akash. I'm just going to put Akash because I think, here we go, 9078. This is the one that I've chosen. And let's try for free. It's all very easy to use, so I'll show you exactly how. You get $5 per month for free. So this gets renewed every month. And if you're setting up for the first time, make sure you come to the left here, go to Settings, API and Integrations, and make sure you copy this API token. Once you've copied that, you can come back into your HTTP request, and your authentication can be predefined credential type, Apify API, then Apify account. And here, if I'm to put in a new account, you just want to put that API key right here, the one that you've just copied over from your API and integrations. So that's how you can set up your credentials for Apify. And if we go back to the Apify actor that we were going to use, so here we want to go to API endpoints, and then scroll to run actor synchronously and get dataset items. So we just want to copy this and take note of the fact that it's post. Come back to your HTTP request node, choose the method post, and just copy that, paste that URL right here. That's all you need to do with that. The last thing you want to do is send body content type JSON, and then using JSON here. And if you come back to your actor, you can see there's only one input, and if you select toggle JSON. This is how you copy the JSON in, and you just want to copy and paste it right into here. Okay, so I'm just going to do that now. And you can see it's a predefined video, but what we want is in fact the video ID of the playlist items that we're getting. So firstly, if you're choosing a video, if you're the video URL, you can find at the top of YouTube, but it starts with https www.youtube watch v equals, and then it has the video ID. So you can actually see this if we go to any, this is a shorts video, but if you go to any other random video, at the top, the URL is this part. This is the video ID. And we're just copying that. We're just pulling this in from, hold on, not this one, but we are pulling this in from the video ID JSON straight into here. So this way, when I execute the step, it will automatically run using the video IDs that we're giving it. And when I execute this step, you can come to Apify and actually see the run in this part. So when this is all completed, it's going to go through all 12 videos of mine. The workflow will continue. Now, you can see here that this is $0.01 per 1,000 results. Super cheap, like it's practically free, and you get $5 free per month anyway. So you can practically say this one is free. And we can see here that it's completely success. And you have the video ID, the URL of the video, and then you have the whole transcript also. And so you can feed this into any part of another workflow you want. You can put it into an LLM to analyze the transcript or save it for another reason, for your own analysis, etc. So really cool, really simple, and really quick. I hope this was useful, and check out my other video to see how you can use this in a wider workflow.